Hello, and welcome back to the Dylan and Ross Save Sports Show featuring Dylan and Ross. I am your host, as always, Dylan Sanders. Steve, I'm on Twitter at Dylan Sanders. Joining me today is Ross Jackson. You can on Twitter at Ross Jackson Nola. How you doing today?
At Rash Jacksonola.
At Rash Jackson Nola. All right. My family's also just getting home now, so everyone's loud as heck right through that door.
It's all good. I'd have had no idea had you not said anything.
Well,
good.
I can hear them like they're talking in my ear. So
what? I'm sorry. I'm good, man. I'm good. Glad to be back here with you today. I'm a little tired, but I'm Gucci. It's Friday, TGIF and such, which means the weekend's here, almost here. Tomorrow's the weekend. I'm excited. I'm good. I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing good. It's a good day, Ross. It's a good day in some ways, bad day in others. But first off, I want to start it off. I have to mention it. I want to start off sending my condolences and saying rest in peace to Terrence Clark, who tragically passed away last night in a car wreck. It's just really, really, really sad. This and the Ty Jordan news have really hit me very, very hard.
Yeah.
Recently. So it's been really sad. By all accounts, he was a very good person, very bright future ahead of him. So I just want to
19 years old too, which is just terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible to lose somebody that early. But yeah. Rest in peace to him. Condolences to his
wear
family.
your damn seatbelts, people.
Wear your damn seatbelts. Woof.
Don't want to be talking about this about you. Wear your damn seatbelts.
Yeah.
But Ross, also in the basketball world, something that we need to talk about, because we have competition now with the Saints Bears Nickelodeon game.
Yes, that's right.
ESPN is debuting a Marvel-inspired NBA telecast for the Warriors and Pelicans game. What?
I'm so glad that New Orleans continues to be a part of these.
Well, that's because everyone knows they're the most entertaining team. Steph Curry and Zion Williamson will share a court virtually with the Avengers next month as ESPN and Marvel plan to collaborate on a special alternate telecast of the Warriors-Pelicans game on May 3rd. The broadcast, Marvel's Arena of Heroes, will be driven by a Marvel storyline in which the Avengers look to recruit Warriors and Pelicans players to fight alongside them against an invading alien army. Using 3D virtual characters, custom graphics, and animation packages, the telecast will include characters such as Iron Man, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Black Widow, and Doctor Strange.
So what are they going to do? Are they just going to superimpose over Eric Bledsoe?
I
feel like you're not on the court right now.
They're like everyone but Eric
Bledsoe. Yeah, Eric Bledsoe would have no idea. Of course, he wouldn't.
Of course, I feel like the reason that this makes so much sense and the reason they're not talking is about how James Johnson could just suit up and be a Marvel superhero and fight
1,000%
against these aliens.
1,000%. James Johnson would take care of it. Like the Avengers could just sit down. Like they could take a break. James Johnson's on the scene. He's got it.
The players the Avengers will scout will be Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry.
It's his really fancy alter ego. That's Steph Curry in a smoker's jacket.
Zion Williamson, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins for some reason, Brandon Ingram, and Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, buddy.
Players will gain Marvel hero points for every point, rebound, assist, steal, and block. Losing points for missed field goals.
Whoops. Sorry, Lonzo.
Sorry, Lonzo.
Sorry, Wiggins. Y'all are
losing points for missed field goals, free throws, and turnovers. The player with the most Marvel hero points on the winning team. I'm glad that they're now they're making the connection that has to be the winning team. So we're not going to get another Mitch Trubisky situation.
Yeah, no more MVPs out here.
No more MVP. Will be crowned Marvel champion, Ross.
Wow. Disney really said, "All right, Nickelodeon, I see you," and it was like, "We're doing this." Speaking of, however, I will say this: the new taunting rule in the NFL like the new focus on taunting going into 2021 is entirely because of the Nickelodeon game.
Oh, 100%.
1,000%.
Let the men talk trash, all right?
Let them talk trash. Who cares?
All right. Come on. First off, we got people crying about single-digit numbers on defense. We got, oh, man. We got people crying that people are talking trash. Like, that's the whole point of the game.
For real.
Looking at you, Brady. Crybaby Brady, you know what I'm saying? We just got a retweet from the FPC Patriots account, so I'm going in on Tom Brady real quick. But Ross, something big happened today. Let's just get into it. We gotta get to our mock Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
I did not expect to get into this for this to be the headline today, but it's interesting. Ross, take us through this.
All right, so the Kansas City Chiefs, exactly as we predicted yesterday, traded out of the first round. Not exactly, but they did trade out of the first round. Not exactly as we predicted, but they did do it. They traded out of the first to get Orlando Brown, the offensive tackle from the Baltimore Ravens. They also get number 58 overall, a second-round pick, and a 2022 future sixth. Meanwhile, Baltimore gets pick number 31 in the first round, a third-round pick at pick number 94, a fourth-round pick at pick number 136, and then a future fifth-round pick as well. So now Baltimore basically has 2 first-round picks, no first-round pick for the Kansas City Chiefs, but that pick was very likely going to drafting an offensive lineman anyway. I believe our original mock had Alex Leatherwood there, if I remember correctly. I know Liam Eichenberg is really popular at that pick 31 selection. Now they have their tackle, and they pick up a second-round pick at pick number 58. So they stay very close to the top 50 there. And meanwhile, Baltimore gets back into the first round. Last time they did this, they drafted a quarterback who is now their franchise quarterback. So be very interested to see what they end up doing at pick number 31 here.
Well, of course, now if we go by history's sake, they're going to draft Davis Mills.
That's exactly right.
Or Mac Jones, because he should still be available.
Yeah, right. Or they end up drafting a tackle for the hole that they just created on the offensive line by trading away Orlando Brown.
But
which came from Orlando Brown asking for a trade. Right?
But Ross, that will not be addressed in the draft because though the contract will not be signed until after the draft, they have reached terms apparently with Alejandro Villanueva to step into that right tackle role.
Very nice. So with that, now all of a sudden 31's wide open for Baltimore in that case.
Yeah, they can go anywhere because they already have following up with the right tackle already.
Very nice. Very good move by Baltimore.
I would say not. I would say don't count out like a later on developmental tackle, but they're not going to go top tackle. I don't believe.
They don't need to. That's great.
Because they refused to trade Orlando Brown until they had a replacement already.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well, guess what?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, we had to take a couple steps back, Ross. We had to take a couple steps back in our mock draft, and now we're going to restart at pick number 31. Now with the Baltimore Ravens officially being there. So this is, of course, where we're going to have the Saints trade up to 30.
That's right. Here we go. Which is what we had yesterday. We had the Saints trading back into round 1 and then drafting Kadarius Toney here at 31. But now that this selection has indeed been traded to the Baltimore Ravens, we can go any which way. I have an idea of where I'd like to go, but I'm curious about where you want to go here.
The first one that comes to my mind is Azeez Ojulari is the first pick that comes to mind for me.
I, interestingly enough, went Jason Owa as opposed to Azeez Ojulari.
The whole Marcus Davenport situation.
Mm-hmm.
They should call him 2 first in Orlando Brown.
No, you could call him 2nd first now.
Yeah, you can call him 2nd first. Why Owa over Azeez Ojulari?
I thought of Owa because one of the things it's size. It's size for me because he feels more like I'm just looking at his size here, 6'5", 257 pounds. He feels more like a Baltimore Ravens edge rusher, considering the prototypes that they've been interested in. They were interested in Jadeveon Clowney. They were interested in, of course, they had Yannick Ngakoue for a moment. These rushers that they've had have been these long, very talented, big-bodied rushers, not smaller speed rushers for the most part.
The one thing I will say that is keeping me from Jason Owa going there is because that there is one thing that, yes, prototype. There's one thing that that the Baltimore Ravens have consistently drafted at that edge position, and that is production.
True.
Look at Jalen Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
They draft production at that, and you know what? Jason Owa had 0 of in 2020. Production. He got close.
Got a lot of closes.
But then you go and look at Azeez Ojulari, 10 sacks this year, 12.5 tackles for a loss.
Mm-hmm.
That's that production that they like to look for.
All right, let's do it. Let's go Azeez Ojulari. Get us almost back on track. Now, originally when we had gotten to the selection, we went with Wyatt Davis. Do we keep that for the Bucs?
Yeah, I don't think that changes anything. I like that pick a lot. You passed him up. You passed him up.
Well, now
I'm passing him up.
No. I'm bailing. I'm going a different route because now I'm self-conscious and I'm never going to find him if I do it that way. There we go.
Boom. All right, now Alex Leatherwood.
All caught up. Yeah, Alex Leatherwood's perfect fit here, right? Like, This is great. Excellent. Booyah. Do we just keep it going? Najee Harris right off at the top of the board here. Travis Etienne. We could go Jason Owa here.
I would say if they were to go with a running back here, I think that they are more of a Travis Etienne fit than a Najee Harris. But I also do like Jason Owa here. I like Elijah Moore here.
I could go any which way.
I like it. I like Liam Eichenberg here. There's a lot of things I like here. Let's go Elijah Moore, I think.
Cool. It's an interesting one. Elijah Moore. There we go.
Elijah Moore, good fit with Denzel Mims for that future.
Mm-hmm. So this one here, I go Jason Owa or Eric Stokes.
Ooh, I would think that they would go running back here now.
Running back, really?
If they thought, if there were rumors of that they would be interested in one in the first round if they traded back.
Mm-hmm. Well, then that would mean Najee Harris or Javonte Williams. It depends on what style you want here.
I would say they would go Najee Harris, but I'm not completely sold on giving them a running back. I just think that they would take a running back here. Or they could also address defense because they did.
That's a big thing.
Pitts.
Is like, they lacked big time in the pass rush last season. They've tried to address it. It's not really working out for them. Jason Owa again lacks the production from last season, but
of course, yes, the Falcons, they're lacking production at pass rusher, so they draft a guy with 0 sacks.
Yeah, it feels very Atlanta. The other option would be Eric Stokes. Get your other cornerback opposite AJ Terrell.
I like Eric Stokes.
I kind of like that pick for them. I know it's Georgia to Atlanta, but less important to me. More important that like cornerback is a big time need for them in their division. They only have one really viable corner. Their secondary struggles consistently. This feels like a good opportunity to improve that secondary unit a little bit more.
I agree. Let's go Eric Stokes.
Dope. All right, back to the Dolphins, who have had a great draft so far at the wide receiver position.
Yeah. Here's where I think we could go. We could see Jason Owa go.
Oh, yeah?
I think we could see Jason Owa go.
I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's like, this is a place where I feel like they can afford to take the risk.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. It's a very good defense.
Because we saw them take the risk by playing a season with Shaq Lawson and
right.
the other guy, I can't remember his name, across from him.
Mm-hmm.
They've taken that risk before with those edge rushers, and it's paid off. So we might see them do it again.
Yeah. All right, now we're at Philly. I feel like you have to go. I'm kind of interested in going defense here, particularly in their secondary.
Asante Samuel
could be good here. Kelvin Joseph, perhaps, if they like the prototype a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Who's faster? Because I feel like that's who they would go with.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Yeah, I can tell you in just a second. Big thanks to Dane Brugler.
Asante Samuel, or of course, Asante Samuel or
Kelvin Joseph.
I think Kelvin Joseph had a better pro day, if I remember.
So let's see. Asante Samuel Jr. 4.38. Kelvin Joseph 4.34.
He also had an absurd 10 yard.
10 yard split was 1.44. Yeah, it was pretty insane.
Let's go Kelvin Joseph.
I think that's interesting. I like that pick. Boop. Back to the Bengals.
We gave them Penei Sewell.
Could be looking at a wide receiver here.
I was thinking maybe a Kadarius Toney.
And Joe Burrow. I like that a lot. Or do we need to go? Oh, no, we did go offensive line. Oh, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me ask you, what would you rather? Penei Sewell and Kadarius Toney?
Mm-hmm.
Jamar Chase and Liam Eichenberg?
Penei Sewell, Kadarius Toney.
I agree with that. All right, now we're here with Carolina. Throw a dart, man. I mean, pick anything outside of running back.
See, probably. This is where I like Asante Samuel a lot. I like the fit in Carolina a lot with him.
I like Asante Samuel Jr. here or Baron Browning here. Those are the two fits that I really like. I'm happy to go with Asante Samuel Jr. I just wanted to raise the idea of Baron Browning as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like Asante Samuel Jr. here.
I feel like it's a bigger need for them.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they have the Jeremy Chins, they have the they have those kind of guys.
Right.
Shaq Thompson is who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
They have people who are at least serviceable for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who do they have at corner?
All right, now at pick 40 with the Denver Broncos, we had them trade up for Trey Lance at 7 earlier in the round, or in the first round.
This is where I would go a Jamin Davis, a Baron Browning, a Jabril Cox, Nick Bolton. Take your pick of the litter.
I want to make the argument for Baron Browning here over Jamin Davis. Jamin Davis is 1 year of production, size, and some issues with processing speed.
You'll never have to
big flags.
You'll never have to fight Jamin Davis over Baron Browning for me, Ross. I love Baron Browning a lot.
Dope. All right, let's go Baron Browning. All right, Detroit. Again, throw a dart. You take kind of whatever you want here. Maybe this is. Would they go Jamin Davis here? I don't think so. Rondale Moore. Close to somebody that can operate close to the line of scrimmage, yards after catch for Jared Goff.
Could Dan Campbell want to play to Aaron Glenn and get an Aaron Robinson?
Mm-hmm.
Or let's see. Or this is honestly a place where we could see Davis Mills go. But let's see. Again, this is a place where I would see, even though I don't like him more than Rondale Moore, I would see Nico Collins go here before they would go Rondale Moore. I'm
a big fan of that idea of Nico Collins going a little bit earlier than maybe anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm down with doing that if we want to go Nico Collins here.
He just seems like Kenny Golladay too.
Let's do it. It's a cool idea. We went Jalen Phillips here in the first round with the New York Giants.
I like Jabril Cox here a lot.
Jabril Cox. Ooh, interesting. I was kind of thinking Nick Bolton.
Who do you think fits the Giants mold more?
I think Joe Judge's mold is more hard nose.
Mm-hmm.
So I think about
that would be Nick Bolton.
That's why I think about Nick Bolton, because man, is he a sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense.
Let's go Nick Bolton.
Edge. This is where I could see a Peyton Turner, a Greg Rousseau go.
How far do you think Greg Rousseau falls? Because I mean, this is already him fall. Like, he was consistently a first round
top
edge
10
rusher
guy for a long time.
Yeah.
It would have to be a team that is okay with developmental players. But I mean, honestly, I mentioned it before. I don't think he's that much more raw than Michael Parsons is.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're both very raw, but the talent's there.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like Peyton Turner's just a little bit more polished?
No, I don't think either of them are polished at all. I think they're both going to need. I saw someone mention it earlier. I think that Peyton Turner is going to be very similar to like Danielle Hunter, where he comes in, he looks ready, but like he'll in like 3 years he'll light the league on fire.
Right.
I don't think either Peyton Turner or Greg Rousseau are ready at all.
Any more ready than the other? Yeah. Is Carlos Basham a little bit more pro ready?
Yes, Carlos Basham is way more pro ready than them.
I kind of feel like that's what they go with. I mean, you have a big old changing at the quarterback position. Everything.
Or who's available at interior O-line?
Interior O-line?
Yeah, that's who.
Landon Dickerson, I think, he's a top guy. Creed Humphrey is still available. Creed Humphrey is really good.
I think I would see them go maybe there.
Too. I like that idea.
Either Landon
you just
Dickerson
drafted the quarterback,
or Creed Humphrey.
Yeah, let's go Creed Humphrey. I like Creed Humphrey there. You draft your new quarterback and then you immediately build some protection around him.
Mm-hmm.
Creed Humphrey is the one that I like. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go Creed Humphrey.
So.
Now this is where I could see a Boogie Basham or Peyton Turner go.
Well, I think Carlos Basham's really good here.
Let's do that.
I like that one.
I'm all about it.
Back to Jacksonville.
Najee Harris.
Yeah, he's been on the board long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Nice haul for Jacksonville so far. Patriots back on the clock. Davis Mills. I actually like it.
Let's do it.
You want to do it? About it? I really like it. All right, back to the Los Angeles Chargers. Liam Eichenberg still here.
Joseph Osai
is still here. Mm-hmm.
Peyton. I just like these edges are just screaming at me to get off the. Ooh, actually, Dylan Radden's here.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Big fan.
Man, a Dylan Radden's Elijah Vera Tucker being added to that offensive line.
Not bad, right?
They're going to be bullies.
Not bad at all.
Because they're probably going to the same side of the line, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be bullies.
At the Raiders here, we went Micah Parsons for them earlier.
They need offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Eichenberg or Dickerson here.
I'm down with Eichenberg. Yeah. I think I'm down with Eichenberg here.
Let's do it.
How are we doing? Let's do this selection, and then we'll jump to our break and come back for the second half of the second round.
Jabril Cox.
You want another Isaiah Simmons? No, I'm just kidding.
Jabril Cox or Landon Dickerson.
What do you think? Do you keep bolstering the defense or you protect the quarterback?
Man, they need to protect the quarterback. They really need to.
That's my vote. My vote is always quarterback. Quarterback, everything first.
All right, let's do it.
Booyah. All right. Here we are halfway through the second round ish. So we'll jump to our break and then we'll come back and continue on here in just a moment.
I like it.
All right. We'll be back here. Dylan Ross, Save Sports, Full Press Coverage, Full Press Radio Network. Shaboopy. Breaky break.
Shaboopy roll call.
Oh, let me see if my new microphone's here. Give me 1 second.
Go do it. Go. Chilling with Dylan. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Chilling with Dylan. What's been your favorite pick of the draft so far? Mine has been all of them because it's been perfect. Oh, hello. Hi.
It is indeed here.
What kind of mic is it?
It's one for the phone. For me phony, won't he? So give it a shot. I'm going to mute because it's going to be loud as hell, me opening this box.
No, that's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear, Ross. Ross is opening the box. Let's do a play-by-play of Ross. Ross is opening the box. We look and he's placing the box that it came in down. He's showing us the video mic me L. He's showing it off. There you go. Yeah, he's putting it back in camera. Now he's going to back. He's opening. He's taking the tape off that closes the box of the top of the box. All right, now he's opening. He is looking to his left. All right, there we go. He's opening. The tape is off. The tape is off. The box is open. All right, so he's taking the box. He's lifting it up. It's giving him a fight. He opened it. He opened it. Let's go. Let's celebrate.
We out here. I can't. Hold on 1 second.
All right, and then now he's having a conversation with Megan. He's looking over. He's talking. They're talking about something. He's looking back. He's over there. He's talking. Yeah, he just agreed with whatever she just said. He is going. Okay, and now he looks, and we see the microphone itself looking pretty nice. There we go. Look at that. You can talk. You can talk into that. No, definitely make some noises. Hello. All right. Well, Ross, it is not hooked up yet. So, yeah. That's all it does.
That's it. That's all it takes.
Interesting. All right.
And you ready? You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's say you're outside. Very windy.
Well, I would just keep it on there the entire time. You know what I'm saying?
Windscreen.
This is also definitely interesting sport where the players talking to the commentators.
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, what?
Am I a good commentator? Should I do play-by-play, Ross?
You should. You're a phenomenal commentator.
Thank you.
This is pretty dope.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad to see him.
Thank you.
I didn't. That's not how that works. Oh, man. Falcon and Winter Soldier's done now.
Wow. Thank you.
Wow, that sounds good.
Pretty good, right? It's got this little guy on it too. It helps stabilize it a little bit.
All right, let me get this quote tweet. Has it been 3 minutes yet?
We just got there.
All right.
Ready?
Let me give this another retweet real quick. Starting back up with round 2. All right, let's go.
All right, everybody. We are back. Dylan and Ross, Save Sports, Full Press Coverage, Full Press Radio Network. Continuing on with the second half of round 2 of our mock Wahlberg. And the Funky Bunch. Ross, before we go in here, I need you to be Roger Goodell. No, you'd be a player that just got drafted. You just be a player that just got drafted. I'll be Roger Goodell. Because now, as we know, he will be allowed to hug players again. Right.
Yeah. All right. So you just got drafted, and now the Atlanta Falcons select safety Ross Jackson. What was that?
So I hate this.
This is your pre-draft. This is your post-draft interview.
Yeah.
You hate this. That's your first thing you say to the city of Atlanta.
Yeah, I hate this.
All right, well, come here. Let's give me a hug. I've been vaccinated. You good? Do you want a hug?
No.
You don't feel safe doing that.
I don't feel safe doing that.
Why is that? Why do you not feel safe giving me a hug?
Because I've not been vaccinated.
All right, and that's what it's going to look like every time Roger Goodell goes to hug a player.
That's going to be every player's going to be like, "Oh, sorry, Roger, I'm not vaccinated. I'm not vaccinated."
Come here, little boy.
Not safe. Not safe. You know what I'm saying? You know
Come here. Give Uncle Roger a hug.
I got these vaccinations.
I like how that is on the top of the list of Roger's things to bring back. Right.
Right.
Is
bring back hugging college students.
I'm going to quote that. We just need to cut that out and have that be our quote for the show. It's just Ross saying they need to bring back hugging college students. I'm going to send that to the offices at the school you
That's probably not great.
The college you teach at, Ross. All right. Let's get in here. Pick 50, Ross.
Pick 50. Here
with the Miami Dolphins. All right,
doing a lot of stuff so far. These Miami Dolphins,
and we're gonna add to their haul, Ross. We're gonna give them Javonte Williams, who is the better running back.
Hottie take.
I just like Javonte Williams more.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, Washington foosball team. We could go with Brady Christensen here. We could go with Jamin Davis here.
I think they go Jamin Davis here.
Yeah, there we go.
Get him off the board.
It was like a pick.
Kellen
Boy, did the Bears get lucky earlier, right? With getting Caleb Farley to pair up with Jalen Johnson.
What you say?
I said they got lucky in this draft earlier because they got Caleb Farley to pair up with Jalen Johnson. Now they're looking at probably offense in this selection, right?
Yeah.
We go wide receiver. We could go Rondale Moore here would be pretty interesting, actually. But who's going to throw the ball to him?
But they also already have Darnell Mooney.
I do already have Darnell Mooney. Very similar player. Although Darnell Mooney's more of a field stretcher.
Yeah. But do you want a wide receiver core of Darnell Mooney and Rondale Moore to be your
rephrase that question? Rephrase that question. Do the Bears want a wide receiver core of Darnell Mooney or Rondale Moore?
That's fair. I mean, I'm a big proponent of Rondale Moore. I like Rondale Moore a lot, but is that the best fit for him?
No, probably not. Peyton Turner could be really interesting here.
We could go Brady Christensen here.
We could go Brady Christensen. This does also feel like a trade back scenario. I know we said we didn't want to trade back too late, but we could still make some trades here in the second round.
Is there anyone who you think would?
Maybe one of these teams that hasn't had a selection yet. If there's somebody on the board, like could you see Seattle trading up for Jabril Cox? Could you see
if the Seahawks trade up, it has to be for one of these edge rushers. They have.
They can move up for an edge rusher. Yeah,
they have some really good edge talent.
And there's a reason to do that here because you have to get ahead of Tennessee for edge rusher help. Pittsburgh for edge help. So that makes sense to me.
Yeah,
this could be a trade back situation or a trade up situation. This would probably be the last round we actually do any trades into. But so we'll go Rams, Bears. It's not going to take much. You're going from 57 to 52, probably a fourth. I don't think it would be a six. I think it would have to be a fourth. And then maybe they get a sixth out of it.
Yeah,
something like that.
We can try that. Nope.
Let's try the other sixth.
There's 7 spots in the 6th round, really.
Yeah. Apparently that was the deal breaker.
You did the Rams.
Oh, this was the Seattle Seahawks. I did the wrong team. Let's roll with it.
Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it.
Maybe they move up for Brady Christensen.
I'm down for it because they do have to get ahead of Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. That's actually just as interesting to me. Okay. Now, Aaron Robinson or one of these edge rushers.
I like Aaron Robinson here.
I think so too. I forgot.
Or Richie Grant.
Oh, Richie Grant, the Titan?
Mm-hmm.
I think they have a bigger need at corner.
Who are their safeties?
Particularly in the middle or in the slot. Oh, I guess that's fair. Yeah, because they have lost their safety. I mean, it's Kevin Byard, but they lost Vaccaro.
Mm-hmm. Who would you rather have go in that role? Would you rather it be Richie Grant or Jamar Johnson?
Richie Grant.
Let's go. I like Richie Grant. Plus, Richie Grant could also play that slot.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Rondale Moore.
We could go Rondale Moore. We could go Aaron Robinson.
Levi Onwuzurike.
Levi Onwuzurike would be pretty good here, actually. Yeah.
We could go with one of these, with a Greg Rousseau or Peyton Turner here, one of these edge rushers that need to develop.
Mm-hmm. Seattle's going to get an edge rusher, which is great for them, even though we didn't move them up because I did the wrong trade. But I like Rondale Moore here. Close to the line of scrimmage, that's what you need for Carson Wentz.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see that. I like that idea.
Boom.
Build around your quarterback. We can go Travis Etienne here.
We can. We can. Or do we go, or since we know they're not getting Alejandro Villanueva back, they do need a tackle still.
They do need a tackle.
But who's available?
That's a tough one. I mean, you're reaching a little bit. Well, no, Jalen Mayfield.
I like Jalen Mayfield.
Jalen Mayfield's really good, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Jalen Mayfield.
Then now pick of the litter. I think they go Greg Rousseau.
I completely agree.
Feels like a Seattle pick.
I completely agree. All right, Bears traded back. Kind of still in the exact same position that they were in the earlier selection.
But now, go to interior line.
Oops, sorry. I don't know why I apologize. Quinn Miners. Oh, Quinn Miners. Quinn Miners? Maybe Quinn Miners.
Quinn Miners or Josh Myers. I like either of this picture.
Which one?
Let's go Quinn Miners.
Quinn Miners went to school at the entire NCAA, by the way.
Yeah, he went to every school in the NCAA.
Went to every school. All right, now new selection.
De'Ami Brown.
De'Ami Brown. That's a really good pick.
Or Jabril Cox.
Which one?
De'Ami Brown.
De'Ami Brown.
Feels like a chief. Levi Onwuzurike.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I like that pick here.
Yeah, makes sense to me. I was going to say Jabril Cox, but Levi Onwuzurike is really good too. Here, Amari Rodgers could be really fun.
I'm either going Aaron Robinson or Jabril Cox.
Okay.
In my opinion, that's what
which do you think? Because linebacker and corner are the biggest needs for this team. So, which do you think will be easier to address a little bit later?
Corner, easily.
Corner, great. Then we'll go Jabril Cox.
This is where I see they don't need a slot corner. They have one of the best in the league with Taron Johnson. Could Aaron Robinson or Elijah Molden play on the outside? I'd rather them not. They could go Ife Melifonwu here.
I like Ife Melifonwu.
But I also like Dwayne Eskridge here. I also like Amon-Ra St. Brown here. I also like Amari Rodgers here. But I like Ife.
Let's go Ife. I think that's more interesting. Syracuse to Buffalo. And then I think we can go wide receiver here. Amari Rodgers would be pretty exciting to Green Bay.
Let's do it.
Or is Rondale Moore still on the board?
No.
No, we drafted him, right? Okay, great. Yeah, so a different version of Rondo Moore here with Amari Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City Chiefs back on the clock.
Let's go Jabril Cox. Nope, we already went him.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen a lot. Josh Myers here, I don't mind. Because who else do they have? They have Kyle Long coming back on the interior, and who knows how that's going to work out.
Yeah, I would go Josh Myers. And then final pick of the second round. To the Super Bowl champion, Tampa Bay
Peyton Turner.
Peyton Turner, right? Yeah. Booyah. All right. That's the entire second round.
Whew, look at this. Look at
that. Look at that. I'm not going to read off all these names because I don't want to make it a habit to read off every single name for all 7 rounds, because at a certain point, everyone's going to be like, who the hell is that? Like, what name are they even saying at this time? But some of my favorites there, Jalen Mayfield to Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Javonte Williams to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan. Davis Mills to the Patriots. Just good content there. Kadarius Toney to the Bengals. It's great.
Nico Collins to Detroit round 2.
Yep.
Landon Dickerson to Arizona.
Yeah, big fan of all this. All right, there it is. The absolute perfect second round of the NFL draft.
Yep, this is the 100% perfect. As you go to round 1, Ross, we did round 1 yesterday, and we had the Ravens trading up.
That's right. Here it is, right here, right there. Yeah, the Ravens trading up to 31 right here.
Yeah. As you can see, that happened yesterday because we did round 1 yesterday.
We happened to perfectly predict that was going to happen. So we'll do round 3 on Monday. I'm going to hope somehow that this just saves and exists through Monday. Wish that there was a save your progress option just to be safe. But hey, you know what? We don't always get what we need.
Or what we want.
Or what we want.
Ross, what's going on this weekend that you're excited for?
What is going on this weekend that I'm excited for? I think for me, like personally, you mean, or sports wise?
Sure, either way, man.
Personally, I'm just excited to get some rest.
Get some rest ahead of the storm.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have a busy weekend next week.
Yeah. So I am very into the idea of getting a little bit of rest here.
You excited for it? I mean, next week's gonna be fun.
It is going to be very fun. It is going to be very fun.
Very, very busy.
Yeah.
For you over there.
When is the Marvel matchup between Steph Curry and Zion Williamson? Is that this weekend?
Beginning of May.
Not soon
Monday,
enough.
May 3rd.
Not soon enough.
At 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Mountain, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Ross. Got to cover all the bases.
Killing it.
But tonight, basketball-wise, we're getting Jazz and Sun. And that's going to be fun. We're also getting... This weekend, we're also getting Nuggets Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun. And Nets Bucks. Trailblazers Celtics going to be fun. Heat Hornets. Good news, Ross, as we found out that LaMelo Ball is not going to be out for the entire season. He's
yes, very excited about that. I'm very excited about Trae Young being back just after bruising and swelling calmed down.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, and it not being a much worse injury than it could have been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I get to see. I get to actually watch the Pelicans play the Spurs tomorrow. I don't know if I'm happy about that yet.
Well, the Pelicans are either the most stressful games of all time or the least stressful games of all time, Ross.
Yeah, they had a big time blowout against Orlando.
Yeah, it's really 50-50 on what you would do, on what you can expect to happen. Let's see. I'm trying to read through and see if anything crazy has happened. Oh, here we go. We have Drew Holiday talking about Steph Curry on JJ Redick's podcast.
Ooh.
He's an alien. I fouled him on a half-court shot. I'm pretty sure he didn't even look at the rim, and he still almost made it. They didn't call the foul.
I love it.
Man. Ross, today, last night, we have our first one. The Houston Rockets have been eliminated from the playoffs.
Oh, that's right. It's official.
Real unfortunate. But now, and the Timberwolves have also been officially eliminated.
Oh, you know what else we need to do? You know what we need to do?
What?
Should we do a roll?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Ross.
Do a roll real quick.
Yeah.
Get at least one in each day.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Some lottery.
Yikes.
That's it for today. That's our roll.
Sacramento gets pick number 1. Orlando with pick number 2. Cleveland with pick number 3. Oklahoma City with pick number 4. Houston with pick number 5, meaning that it goes to the Oklahoma City Thunder. New Orleans pick number 11. There you go. Just gonna leave that up there for you.
No. Well, you look at that. I can always just do that. Of course, that's just my luck.
Yeah. Now I'm not the only one. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Ross, it's happening. The College Football Playoff Committee has had a conversation about a 16-team playoff.
Let's go. Make it happen, Captain. I don't think 16 teams is going to happen, but I do think 8 should.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, LSU got another 5-star safety commit.
Nice.
With Jacoby Matthews.
Oh,
that just sounds like a LSU Tigers safety.
For real, yeah. Jacoby Stevens out, Jacoby Matthews in.
Out of Ponchatoula.
Yeah, Ponchatoula.
Mm-hmm. Pro comparison, Ronnie Harrison.
Oh. Is he still with Jacksonville, Ronnie Harrison?
Yeah.
Man, he had so much hype coming out.
He's still in Alabama, I'm pretty sure.
So much hype around him when he was coming out. He was a mid-first rounder in a lot of mocks and everything early on.
Did he go with the late first round?
I think so.
I feel like he's like a pick 22 kind of guy.
22 kind of guy. Give me one sec. He was drafted. Oh, he was actually drafted in the 3rd round. He fell all the way down. He fell to 93 to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's currently with the Cleveland Browns.
Ross, in a big character concern issue, Kyle Trask has now been compared to Ben Roethlisberger by one NFL scout. I was just making a joke, but it was based all off his play style. He is compared to Big Ben by one NFL scout. Nobody talking about him. I'd take him over Lance. An NFL scout on Kyle Trask.
See, this is why teams have NFL scouts. Scouts. Plural. So that somebody can look at that guy and go, shut up, Dave. We're not talking about Kyle Trask today. And they can just move on to the next topic.
Yeah. I would be very surprised. What if Kyle Trask goes before Trey Lance?
Oh, that would be outstanding. I would love that because it only proves the point that you can't predict the NFL draft.
I want something crazy to happen.
Yeah. Oh, something crazy will. Remember that time Daniel Jones went 6th overall? Like, it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you never know.
What do you think of the Bengals new jerseys?
They look like the Bengals old jerseys, just with better numbers, which I'm not mad at.
Speaking of jerseys, Ross,
mm-hmm.
How NFL players would have to buy out the remaining stock of drafts. So Dalvin Cook looked into changing to number 4.
Mm-hmm.
He found out that it would cost roughly $1.5 million to buy the existing inventory of his current jersey. He is deciding to stick with 33 for now because next year the players will not have to buy out any remaining stock.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Woof.
Because that's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Jeez.
That's a lot of money. Alrighty. Ross, do you want to call it a show early today?
Yeah, I think so. I'm a little beat. It's the end of the week. Let's let the folks get started with their weekends a little early. Let us get started with our weekend a little early. We'll be back on Monday though. 5 p.m. Eastern time. We'll continue on with the third round of our mock Wahlberg. We'll be back for that. And then, of course, any other big news that goes on around the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, college, wherever it is, even lacrosse. We could talk about some lacrosse if you want to. I'm never talking about lacrosse. This is it. This is my lacrosse segment right here. But as things continue on, we've got you covered here, Dylan and Ross State Sports. Dylan, you got anything else for the peeps?
Yeah, I want to say that Canisius beat Monmouth 8-7 today in lacrosse.
Oh, wow. There you go.
We got a big matchup between Boston U and Brown tonight at 7.
All right.
Boston versus Brown is a fight that's been happening for centuries.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Let's go into the weekend.
All right. That's too good. That's like up there with gentrified collard greens, man. That's really good. All right, y'all. We'll see you on Monday. Y'all get some rest. Stay safe over the weekend.